Hello, and welcome to Controlling Your Emotions for Your Children's Sake. I'm Liz Weaver of Learning Success, and I'll be your host for this exciting video series. This is an initiative to help you understand how your own emotions affect your children and what to do about it to raise stronger, more resilient children. In this video series, you will hear from educational professionals and parents alike, giving you a well-rounded perspective from a variety of viewpoints. This information will help you step up your parenting game and make life much easier on you and your child. In today's video, we have Leslie Kiel. Leslie is a wife, mother of 3, and yoga teacher. She also writes for thetruthaboutinsurance.com. She has a flair for the dramatic and explains the steps she took to promote a stable emotional environment for her family. Her video is about keeping a stable emotional environment for your children, even if you're not the calm type. Let's watch.
So I wanted to share a few of my parenting tips for helping to keep a stable emotional environment for my kids. And I am not someone that is, you wouldn't describe me as calm or an introvert. If I am feeling something, it's all over my face, everybody knows it. I feel my emotions in a big way. So I've had to really work on this, but what I found works for me is when something comes up, that some kind of discipline issue, I will immediately find space. So I will get physical space, even if it's just walking away into the other room for 30 seconds or so. I will just take a moment, because if I open my mouth and I say whatever it is I'm thinking in the moment, there's a really good chance that I'm going to regret it. But if I take just that little bit of processing time, then I'll be able to see, like, okay, that wouldn't have been a good thing to say. And I'll be really glad that I did step away for a second. So as soon as I take that physical space, then when I get there, I will think, okay, what are the facts of the situation? Because I tend to go to the worst case scenario. A couple weeks ago, I got a call from my son's school, for example, that he was in a fight. And immediately I started, it was like a runaway train. I thought, like, oh, he's going to get expelled. And what kinds of kids get expelled? And if he's doing this in 3rd grade, what's he going to be doing in high school? And, I don't even know him. Who is he? I don't know his heart. This is my kid. Where have I gone wrong? So really quickly, like in a matter of a minute, I had taken this situation that wasn't awesome, but was not as grand as I was making it. And I was definitely making a mountain out of a molehill, in the grand scheme of things. So as soon as I get my physical space, I will tell the facts to myself. And sometimes I do this aloud. And I will say, to take that fight example, I will say, okay, my son is 9 years old, and people make mistakes. Today he was in a fight. This would be considered a mistake. And that just helps me from riding that runaway train, and also helps me keep my emotions in check. So after I get the space, and then I keep the facts in mind, and only the facts, that normally takes me about a minute. So I can still do this and be in the middle of a situation with my kids. So after I do that, then the last thing that I make sure to do is I step back in to the moment with my kids, and I explain to them my thinking. So, as I'm trying to process the situation, I will say what I'm thinking aloud. So during the day that I got the call about the fight, it sounded like, buddy, mommy is feeling really confused right now, because, and I'll just walk them through how I'm feeling. That helps me process, but it also shows them, like, okay, my mom is an adult, and even she has to walk herself through how she's feeling. Because I feel like that doesn't happen a lot for little kids. It's not modeled, how to think. What's the healthy way to think or to have a thought process? That's not really modeled a lot, because it kind of sounds weird to say those things out loud. But if it's not me intentionally modeling this, then they're going to pick up habits in some other way, because they will copy our behaviors, and they will learn from me and my husband. So I just have to remember that I want them to learn the right things, and I want to try and teach them as much as I can in the short amount of time that I have them, because the ultimate goal is to send them out into the world capable of handling as much as possible in a loving and responsible way. So it's not perfect, but especially for someone like me that would naturally kind of fly off the handle, having those steps in mind and being able to say, like, okay, I did step 1, I did step 2, that's been really helpful to ensure I'm trying to maintain a healthy emotional environment for my kids. And then also marrying my opposite has been really helpful. So in every moment that I want to swing and just like go crazy, I have a husband that kind of keeps me tethered, and like it's gonna be okay. And he's like the calm and steady. So together it works out pretty well.
Thank you. That was a great video. This video has been part of the Controlling Your Emotions for Your Children's Sake initiative, an initiative to help you understand how your own emotions affect your children and what to do about it to raise stronger, more resilient children. We've created this because this is an important subject that can help you up your parenting game. Please make sure to share the video and to use the hashtag CYE, Control Your Emotions, so we can find you on social media. If you would like to be part of this initiative and share your story or expertise on the subject, you can get in touch with us by using the contact form at www.learningsuccesssystem.com and put CYE in the subject line. Thank you for watching and sharing, and in case no one has told you yet today, you are an amazing parent. I appreciate you for showing up and doing the work it takes to embrace your child's brilliance and unleash their potential. I'm Liz Weaver of Learning Success, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.